A two listening story. 4. Henry VIII of England, the English Reformation.
My name is David and I am a tour guide at Hampton Court Palace. This big red palace next to the River Thames was the home of a very famous king. Today I want to tell you his story. His name was King Henry VIII. He is one of the most famous kings of England, and many people know him because he had 6 wives. But his life was about much more than that. Because of him, the English Church changed forever. Henry was born in 1491. He was the second son of King Henry VII. He was tall, strong, and very handsome. He loved music, dancing, and sport. He could speak many languages. People said he was the best young king in Europe. His big brother, Arthur, was going to be the next king. But Arthur died when he was only 15. So Henry, who was 11, became the new heir. When his father died, young Henry became King Henry VIII in 1509. The new king married his brother's wife. Her name was Catherine of Aragon. She came from Spain. At first, Henry and Catherine were happy. But there was a big problem. Henry wanted a son to be the next king. Catherine had a daughter, Mary, but their other babies died. After many years, Henry decided he wanted a new wife. Henry fell in love with a young woman called Anne Boleyn. He wanted to leave Catherine and marry Anne. But there was another problem. In those days, the King of England had to ask the Pope in Rome before he could divorce. The Pope said no. He did not want Henry to leave Catherine. Henry was very angry. He thought, why should the Pope tell me what to do in my own country? So Henry made a big decision. In 1534, he made a new law. It said that the King of England, not the Pope, was the head of the Church in England. This was called the English Reformation. It was a huge change. Now, England had its own church, separate from Rome. We call it the Church of England. Henry took all the money and land from the old monasteries. The monks had to leave. Some old church buildings were broken. Some became big houses for rich lords. The country looked different now. Then there were the wives. After Catherine, Henry married Anne Boleyn. She gave him a daughter, Elizabeth, but no son. Henry got tired of her, and then was killed. His third wife, Jane Seymour, finally gave him a son, Edward. But she died very soon after. Henry had 3 more wives. One was sent away. One was killed. The last wife, Catherine Parr, was lucky. She was still alive when the king died. Henry got older and very fat. He could not walk well. He had bad legs and a bad temper. He killed many people who did not agree with him. Some were old friends. He died in 1547. Henry VIII was a strange king. He was clever and educated, but also cruel. He changed the Church of England. He gave us a national church and new ways of thinking. After him, the country was never quite the same.
Вы прослушали историю Генрих VIII, Английская реформация. Текст составлен проектом «Скор на слышание». Переходите в канал проекта и проверьте себя при помощи диагностического вопроса.